And just like that, we're back. I kind of like the way this. I don't know. I kind of look a little bit better right now.
Yeah, you look pretty good, man.
I appreciate it. All right, what's up, everybody? Of course, we are apologetic. Well, how can you say it? We are remorseful.
Sorrowful.
We are sorrowful. I feel sore that we did not see you for a whole 2 weeks. Um, and I guess we'll tell you about it when we come back. So stay tuned.
They tried to play us, but we made the game. Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame.
Believe you me.
Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy everything.
And they thought I was dumb to rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Gut punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in they element. Intelligence, telling men something they can tell a friend. And
All right, we got good news and we got bad news. Which one do y'all want to hear first? And then we'll just wait until
All right.
somebody says which one they pick. We got good news, we got bad news. Of why y'all haven't seen us in a while. You haven't seen this face in some time.
And also this face.
both of us have extra luggage.
Right there. We're carrying around all of the stuff that we're doing. We'll tell you about it if you pick good news or bad news first.
Good news, bad news, what y'all want.
So
usually you can't take breaks. You got to be consistent. You got to you can lose your audience. Jeff, did we lose our audience? What's going on?
I hope not. I don't know that we kept them.
Yeah, that's true. What are we talking about today? We will be talking about arranged marriages and why do people have a problem with arranged marriages if they're also saying, I'm waiting on God to send me my husband. So
that's kind of a dilemma. No worries. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it.
Brother, my audio coming in pretty good, pretty clear.
Yes, sir. You sound good. How do I sound?
Oh, you sound just like Jeff.
That's good because I am actually Jeff.
Cool.
So,
good news and bad news.
Good news.
Why is it that we hadn't seen each other in quite some time? One of the best things you can say to a woman, one of the best things you can say to her is, I miss you. All right? You just can't say it too many times.
No, you can't. And you can't say it after 30 minutes.
You can't say it. No. Good news, bad news. What y'all want to hear first?
Welcome to the Big Daddy Everything Show. That's the background music. Big Daddy Energy Show podcast.
Yeah, brother, I wonder. It's Super Bowl Sunday. How y'all feel? That's how y'all feel, huh?
Y'all watching this on Tuesday. Dang.
That's how it is, huh? All right.
It is Super Bowl Sunday, ain't it?
Yeah, that's how they feel, Joe. It is, man. Craig, where you at, brother?
That's cool, man. I saw a picture of Craig on the medias that are socialized.
Yep.
He did, in fact, shave his entire beard.
It's all gone.
It's all gone.
All right.
He does look younger, though. Looks younger. He looks like the guy that I met 12 years ago or
Now,
however long
remember,
ago that was.
you know what, brother? I'm not gonna doubt this person. Thank you.
Hola, sola.
All right.
Hola, Jeff. Nice tunes, Manny.
Now, these are it's pretty good stuff, man.
Yeah,
I knew not to doubt her. All right, Jeff.
she's here. Yeah.
Even if the Super Bowl is played, if brother, we can see Manny Saeed over here to the right of me.
This is true.
See a picture. Appreciate you, Manny. Manny, we are asking nobody at first. Good news or bad news? We haven't seen each other in quite some time. We miss you. Why is it that you haven't seen this face in 2 weeks? And let me put this up. Jeff, looks like she's talking to you.
Love, heart, the baritone, Jeff. Hey, thanks, Manny. I actually played the baritone tuba when I was in. Yeah, I did in middle school.
That's that one.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So, all the pretty girls in my school were in band. And then I joined the band.
The pretty girls were in band, brother. What kind of school is that? What kind of school is that?
That's where the pretty girls were. They were in band. That's actually why I got kicked out of band.
Well, let me say this. There's always pretty girls in band, but all the pretty girls aren't in band.
Not all of them, but there was a plethora of them. Kind of like there's pretty girls at HEB, but not all of them. So it's like, I'll go to HEB. I'll just join band.
I got you.
And I had 2 girlfriends in band, and then I was out of band right after that.
I have been in consecration. Have you? So she's separated herself.
Okay,
that's beautiful, Manny. We actually
good.
have some news on why we were also separated from you all. And so we're asking good news or bad news. Which one's first? Which one you want first? The good news or the bad news? And you were not on Sunday. We weren't.
No, we were not.
We weren't. So we have good news and bad news of what's been going on. Bad. All right. So bad news. My father's in ICU. And so it's pretty bad news. However, it's not so bad news because he's alive. And so that had a lot to do with us not seeing you. Okay. Should we say not so bad news, not so good news, and then good news? Or how you wanna work that out, Jeff?
We could say tough news and then good news. It's not necessarily bad news.
Yeah, no, you got it. I'm saying, like, do we have any in between news that we have?
In between news?
Yeah.
Like not bad, not good.
Well, it's kind of like that's
news.
That's news.
I've got no news.
Okay, so we'll just skip over that. All right.
Did you have any regular news? Run of the mill news?
Not yet. We do have something in the works coming up that we need to introduce to y'all.
Okay.
Properly. You know what I'm talking about, right, Jeff?
I do. That's why I don't have any news, because it's not time. It's time, but we're not doing it yet. Yeah. So
got you. Yes, Manny, my father. Yeah. All right, Jeff. I had one half of the news, and then Jeff is pregnant. No way, that's not good news.
Manny, you've Unfortunately, you forced me to say this joke. And so, yes, I am pregnant. And I'm actually pregnant with a baby elephant. And I know it's an elephant because the trunk is already out.
That's a joke. I never heard that one, brother.
Well, I just did it. And I never had a chance to really do it. And Mandy just made it happen.
She gave you an opportunity.
So,
That's swell.
I am pregnant with a baby elephant. The trunk is already out. Thank you, Manny, for that. I appreciate it. I heard it when I was like 12 and been wanting to use it ever since.
Still haven't been able to use it, huh?
I haven't. And so now I used it. Thank you. Felt really good.
What can I do for you solely besides prayer? I can come to you. Manny, that's awesome. That's I mean, you, Manny. You know what I mean? So I it's nice that I can actually believe you. But there you go. All right, Joe.
Yeah. We're in the wild.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, man.
but Manny, I appreciate prayer is actually the thing. Prayer that's the only thing we have is prayer. We can't control anything else, but we can pray. We can control what we believe. So everybody that's praying may not believe; they might just feel bad. If you will pray and believe, that'll be more than anybody. Are we back? We frozen?
I think so.
Chief?
Shala? Can you hear me?
Yes. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah, but we're like, all right, I think I'm good. I can hear you.
All right, cool. We was a little bit lagging from one another. I'm a believer. I know you're a believer, Manny. She can hear us both. Oh, show. Let's show.
For sure.
All right.
Show.
She can hear us. All right. No, I know you're a believer. So yeah, if you do that, that'd be awesome. Cause we're definitely praying and believing that God's got to work that He wants to do with this. All right. So, I saw the topic. These eyes.
Yeah. They're kind of off to the side a little bit. Are we good?
My internet looks good. I don't know what's going on, man. My internet looks good. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what y'all can say.
I don't know, man. Is it on my end?
Nah, it's me because I can see us going in and out. Heart, solar condition. Let's see.
Checking my connections here.
Let me go on Facebook and see what it's looking like.
Yeah.
Should go on this Facebook, see what it's looking like. Brother, women are very big. Women on social media is a very big
Yeah. Oh, we look good on Facebook. Wait.
Where's the notifications?
Yeah.
All right. It seems like I can see it.
Yeah, we look fine. So I guess we'll just push through, huh?
It seems like I can see it. Yeah, we look fine. So I guess we'll just push through, huh? What does this button do? All right. Yeah, my dad had a stroke.
Thinking cap, yeah.
This is interesting, man. All right, so that was my news. Jeff, you got some news?
I do got some news. So, Manny, you were close.
Great news.
Some great news, yeah. Some wonderful news. Yeah, so I was not pregnant. My wife was pregnant. I impregnated her. And then we had our daughter. We had our daughter on the 3rd of February. So we were in the hospital all weekend from Thursday until Monday. Came home Monday night with our brand new daughter. Her name is Eliana Anita Rodriguez. And Sola just left. That's how I almost left when we had the baby. That was a joke. I would not leave my daughter. All right. I said,
You can't joke like that, bro. You try it. See if you can come out. Let me take you out. Oops. All right, brother, come back in. Let's see what happens. Excuse me. Let me put those away. We get in trouble. All right, brother Jeff, go ahead and come on back. All right. All right, Jeff. All right. And come on back, Jeff. Everybody's waiting on you. All right, there we go.
just stepped out for a minute. I'm right here, guys. So,
All right, let's see. It says
you look a lot better.
Oh, thanks. Getting some rest lately, and it's kind of focusing, like just focusing on myself.
Cool, man.
Have you heard of chamomile tea?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, just try some like chamomile.
Okay.
Some of those kind of things, and then find something that has extra collagen in it. Just those kind of things.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I was I meant like through the video, but yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, that's chamomile. Bad joke, Jeff? Was that? Did you mean dad joke, Jeff? Yeah,
Oh, she did say, wow, yay, yay. And then congratulations, Jeff.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. And yay is right. We're very excited to have her. It's very nice having a little one in the house now. So it's good. Children are a blessing, especially daughters. Daughters are very good to have.
Hey, brother, you think it's so 8-inch?
I can't really hear you.
Because we have something very important to talk about. I'm asking, do you think this is Super Bowl hatage? Because we have something very important to talk
Oh yeah, I think it is. I think we're being hated on right now.
They don't
Does
want nothing
anybody
else
even
streaming during
know?
the time of.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They don't want nobody else talking to anybody. Don't nobody say nothing. Super Bowl.
Oh my God. So, okay, I'll read it. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come out, Jeff.
Oh my
So
God!
she told me.
Congratulations.
So she said, "Oh my God, wow!" And then yeah, how you say that word?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Congratulations. I appreciate you, Randy. Yeah, we're getting hated on here, man. This is not looking good,
all right.
brother.
I don't know why this would be happening, but all right.
Am I
Let's see
frozen
if
on
we
your end?
can get a show out of this, man. No. Oh yeah. I guess you said that without moving lips. So yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. She said it's mostly coming from Charm side, not a baby elephant. Oh, so that means you have to take that. You have to retract your baby elephant statement.
No, that was me being pregnant. My wife is pregnant with a human, small human.
Chief is clear.
Gee,
Jeff. All right.
cool. All right.
All right. Has anybody ever experienced an arranged marriage? Anyone? Please raise your hand. Oh, maybe that's not. That's not a good question because if they had, they wouldn't be on here talking to us, Jeff.
Oh, they'd be with their
On arranged marriages, like
other places.
yes, I've seen one. I told her we moved on from the baby elephant stuff. Now I'm talking about.
I couldn't hold that laugh back, brother.
We're now talking about arranged marriages. And also, Manny, we're not talking about these things that
We're past the baby elephant, guys. All right. We're trying to go to the topic. Yeah, keep.
golly. Should I escape quite a few?
Hey, man, you gotta beat him off with a stick, Manny. Jeez.
All right. All right. Because we have to make sure that if anybody hears y'all listening to us, they're not like, "What are y'all listening to?" So every once in a while, we try to respect.
Yeah.
Everybody that looks up to you, that wants to know what the heck y'all are doing.
Gotcha.
All right. My brother-in-law. Oh yeah, Dot. He had an arranged marriage, brother.
Oh, did he? Okay,
And,
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes, sir. It seems to be going quite well too.
Okay.
No, mine is true. about the topic. You know, Ray Torrey was talking about the topic too. Ruin our fun, why don't you?
Yeah.
So you've escaped arranged marriages. Tell me why, Manny. Tell me why you did that. This is really good, by the way. Why?
is.
Why'd you? Why'd you escape? And tell me how it was set up. I mean, what you care to tell? I'm American. See that, Jeff?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know exactly how Jeff feels. I know somewhat how Jeff feels, but for some reason, when I think about America and the way the social norms here, all I think about is failure. I just can't help it, brother. For some reason, all I see westernized thinking and the way it's like one huge experiment of failure.
Yeah.
Because I don't mean to offend anyone, but it's a real question. Why are there women that have never been married, never had any kids, that want to be married and want to have kids? That's the easiest thing. That's so easy.
Yeah.
It only becomes difficult if the woman says, no, I always saw my life being like this or like that. And so they're like, no. And then when they're like, well, I guess it's too late for that guy. The guy that guy, he's already married. He moved on.
Yeah.
And so it just seems like this place, this country, America, and the rest of the Western world, because I'm sure it's like this in Canada as well, Jeff.
It's very similar, yeah.
Argentina.
I don't know about Argentina.
You know, Argentina is kind of like they want to be Americans.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably not arranged marriages.
Because I'm not talking about Venezuela.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Argentina. Yeah.
Argentina. They look at all the most shallowest things, the most shallowest things you can consider is what's being considered in America.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to get married like that? Men, how are you going to marry? The women, how are you going to marry? If the woman has to be an 8 or 9 on a scale from 1 to 10, how are you ever going to marry a woman? Because you'll never earn her until you earn her, and then the women who would make good wives don't look like that. All right, controlling men you don't know will treat you well. I know how to tell you whether a man will treat you well or not, Manny. If his dad treats his mom well. That's it.
Yeah.
Jeff, did I lie right there? Since I answered so quick, can you please let me and the rest of the people know if I'm lying real quick?
No, I don't see a lie there. I don't see that.
If his father treats his mother poorly, he might treat his wife poorly. But if his father treats his mom well, there's no reason to believe that he won't treat you well. There's no reason to believe, because for one, he loves his mom. He wants to see his mom treated well. That's one thing. So once that is secure, that happens, okay, cool. He can let his guard down. And then once he sees his dad treating his mother well, he's like, I want to be like my dad. That's what I want to do. If his dad's not around, there is no guarantee he's going to treat you well. Even if he treats his mom well, because he could be treating his mom well out of just him being controlled. And so now when he gets an opportunity to control the woman, he might take all his anger out and unsettled issues on his woman.
Yeah.
But a man will treat you well if his father treated his mother well. And
yeah,
I don't
can see that. Yeah.
right? I also don't see any circumstance in which that won't be also only true.
Yeah, the only way I could see it not being true is if the son separates himself from his parents altogether when he gets married.
If
I
the
can
son what?
separates himself from his parents, like his family, like quits talking to
Oh, I
them.
got you. I got you. So if he's like he wasn't raised right, so he didn't.
Yeah,
His father didn't take care of him. Basically, didn't make him a man. Is that what you're trying to say?
something like that. Yeah, and he knows like his dad will never like be cool with him treating his wife like this because if your father treats your mother well, and that father watches his son treating his wife poorly, he's gonna say, "Son, what are you doing? What is this? You can't bring this kind of stuff into the family." So he'd have to like get away from his family
But if
with
he
his
would
new wife.
hear, if he would listen to that, then he probably wouldn't divorce himself from his family.
That's why he would have to do it initially. Like he'd have to separate, and
I
then by
got
the
you.
time the woman meets him, he's like, "I don't talk to my family." You know
I
what I'm
see what
saying?
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But then Manny would never see that dad to know
That's true.
he treats the mother well.
Yeah,
So then that's a no go.
that's still
Any
not real.
and so if you can hit up any of those guys, you're like, you know what, such and such. Actually, I did see their parents and they treated each other well. You call them back. Hurry up and call them. See if you didn't blow it or not, man. So just like hit them up and say, "What you doing?" I was thinking about getting some coffee. See what he says.
Yeah.
Um, Controlling men. Let's go to that though, brother. Let's go to with controlling
Yeah.
men because I'm sure that a lot of women are worried about that. It seems like it's too controlled. I won't have a say so in anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Culturally, it's it's one of those things.
Yeah.
All right, what's your take on how does a man become controlling? Oh, hold on. Let me read this real quick.
Okay.
Women are treated as objects and sold off in a lot of Islamic cultures. By that I mean the family arranged to the highest bidder, and most women stay stuck. It can go well or it can be a disaster. I got you.
Yeah.
Highest bidder. Hmm. Let me ask this, Manny. Where'd you learn about love outside of your mom and dad? What are some of your first images of love? And this is a serious question because I remember my first images of love, and I had to shake that. I had to shake that stuff out of my head. First, first images of what a loving marriage or family looks like just some of the first images outside of your mother and your father, and any church members. I mean, like what you saw from coming from school or coming from the TV. Like, what was some of your first images? Jeff, I'm going to ask you the same thing, brother.
Okay.
That's what you
Well,
some of your.
yeah, I can answer that right now. Mine is from television. More specifically, the George Lopez show.
Okay.
What's that one show? Everybody Loves Raymond. That was a big one when I was growing up. Shows like that.
You watched that as a kid? That was pretty slow stuff, bro. You watched that? George Lopez is funny, but Everybody Loves Raymond was kind of like really easy going, brother. You watched that?
Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was great. Yeah, I watched that. I probably didn't like it as much until I got a little older, but
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense. That makes a little more sense.
yeah.
All right, so tell me, brother, what are the warm feelings you got from seeing some of that stuff? Did it seem fun? Uh-oh, here we go, brother. There it is. Look.
Soaps, yep. Novellas.
Soap operas. Soap operas.
Yeah,
Damn, so you see, brother, you see, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I come from a family. I'm obviously y'all know I'm a Nigerian man, and in Nigeria you can have both. You can have where the man goes off to school, he meets a woman, and then he comes back home. Daddy, I want you to meet my fiance or my girlfriend. Mommy, I want you to meet my girlfriend. And then they meet her, and and then it can go from there. Or you can perfect for somebody that's looking for a wife. So there's somebody he's looking for a wife. He's looking for a wife. Everybody likes him. He said you should go to this family. They have a daughter. She's in her first year of college. Whatever, whatever. And then he sees her. He says, "Yes, I want her to be. She will be my wife. Please, this is who I want. Get her for me. This is what he wants." And then they go to the family. Excuse me, the nice man there, his family is such and such. He wants to marry your daughter. The parents, if they've done decently for themselves, not poorly, but not completely wealthy, but if they've done decently for themselves, will say, "No, we don't want to marry our daughter off to someone who just wants to marry her with money." Because why? They listen to their daughter, and their daughter says, "No, I want to be in love like you two." And then the mother like, "Well, we weren't always in love."
Yeah.
But I grew to love your father, and he takes care of me, and he takes care of us. There's various accents I can use, but it's like that in places that are rich in culture. America is horrible in culture. It's just all over the place, brother. What's the American
Yeah.
culture? Please tell me. Hot dogs? What's American culture? French fries and pizza?
Yeah. Going to the lake, fishing at the lake, and drinking some brewskis. Right. Yeah.
We sell vinos. We sell vino. We eat pizza. We eat French fries. We eat takeout Chinese food. What's American culture?
No, there is none. America does not have its own culture.
Who are we, brother? What's the American language? English. We suck.
We suck. We're the melting pot. Remember the melting pot? That's what we are, brother. Throw it all in the
Yes.
pot, mix it up. We are the goulash of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. No culture at all. You're right. What is vino? Wine. Wine. We sell wine, which is from Italy, which is out here, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not culturally rich.
Yeah, I would say guns
So
are a
our
part of
culture,
American culture. That's American.
guns?
Guns. Pretty American.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Where did the where did the AR originate? Here
Yeah.
in American Rhode Island, in Arkansas. Where did
Yeah. Guns are our religion, brother, in America.
but we didn't make them. Well, I mean, we're making them now, but you know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
brother.
Well, we made all the best ones.
Okay, which one?
The MP5. Oh wait, no, that's German. The AK. No, that's Russian.
The Uzi.
Oh, that's Israeli. All right, never mind then. Oh, but AR-15 is quite American. It's probably the best gun.
That's American. That is American. But how did that come about, real quick?
From a dude named Stoner.
Oh, Stoners. Okay, yeah, that's American. I got you.
Yeah, a guy named Eugene Stoner.
Stoners.
War with Vietnam.
Okay. Football. Okay, yeah, that's true. Football is sports. Football is yeah,
Are we talking kicking or throwing?
that's true. Football actually stole its name from a real sport
Called football, where you use your feet. And the throw football is only in America. Nobody else watches it.
Look at this one. TikTok. That's China. That's China.
China. Those are the Chinese.
America doesn't have a culture, but we push this stuff on the screen because it's so easy to make up stories.
Yeah.
These stories, the soap operas, the sitcoms, all this stuff is just made up. You know that. They're scripts.
Yeah.
They write them down. And you have to read them verbatim. That's what's...
Yeah.
One of the most watched broadcasts in our nation is the news. How do you have nightly news, Jeff?
All this stuff happened since yesterday, guys. Yeah.
This is a good because I didn't know this actually, but this is a good point to bring up, Manny. Chinese TikTok is educational. The originators of TikTok, brother, they made sure that in China, and the Chinese government made sure that it's educational if you're going to be on it. But the Americans, what we do on TikTok is garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about my wife about this because I was explaining to her that the social fabric of America is so thin. If it was a shirt, because it's fabric, if it was a shirt, it's so thin that it would get arrested if someone was wearing it.
You need to put clothes on.
You are going to jail, young lady, for wearing American social fabric. We all see your goods. Going to jail.
All you're wearing is that necklace around you, that white necklace. What is that?
You're wearing.
Oh, and you got rings. And you got rings. You got 2 rings on your on your arms.
Is that an eye patch around your hips? What is that? Is that an eye patch? You're going to jail.
Let's go.
Yeah.
America. Even though this is the opportunities here are out of this world.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front about that, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna act like, oh, but that don't mean nothing. There's a lot of opportunity here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good that comes with the garbage social fabric of this country. There's a lot of good that comes out of it, surprisingly.
Yeah. But what about freedom, brother? Look at how it's been branded. Yeah. You making your life as the worst it could possibly be. Freedom. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make all the worst decisions you could possibly think of. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We'll call it freedom. You're free to do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Is it not true, brother, that we have the most incarcerated souls in the world?
Yes. Yeah. We have more than the rest of the world.
Golly, brother.
Yeah.
But I thought you said this was a place for freedom. So what's happening, Manny? The reason why I was saying all this about the American culture is what's happening is a woman being able to make her own decisions and look for a love like that on movies and TV, sitcoms, the news. When the news talks about love, it's like this proposal that's like out of this world, and this guy like he goes and gets in touch with the radio station, and they prank her and all that stuff. That's what showed.
Right.
That has nothing to do with a good marriage. All he did was get creative about presenting her a question. Which, by the way, if he goes that far out, he goes that far out of his way to do that, she may even feel compelled to say yes, even though she's not ready.
Yeah.
And then she'll hold that against him for the entire marriage.
Yeah. Which will probably only be about 3 years or
Yes,
so.
maybe even
So,
less.
maybe even less. Yeah. I got some stats here if you want to.
Yeah, brother.
I can
I'm
run
all
by
in
them
for
real quick.
stats. Hey, by the way, we're in no rush today. We owe y'all. All right, so we're just hanging out.
Yeah, we're chilling, guys.
All right, what you got, brother?
Yeah. So over half the world's marriages are arranged. About 55%.
No one would believe that, Jeff. All right.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. It's because of places like India and China. That's why.
We don't want to hear your racial talk.
I
You
only
sir,
named countries.
you sir are a
and
racial
only-
inequality, brother. You
But
sir
I was
are a
all-
racial inequality.
I didn't even mention a race.
You
All I
are.
said was countries with borders that have GDPs. India and China are the reason why the world's arranged marriage rate is so high. Is because that's 90% of marriages in India are arranged.
All right, what other stat do you have about?
Okay.
Because
So
I'm pretty sure there's a good one coming up, and I think it's going to go the way I'm thinking. But go, please.
okay, so in America, the divorce rate is roughly 40 to 50%.
In
So
America, I say that again. In America, the divorce rate is
roughly 40 to 50%.
all right.
So about half of all marriages end in divorce. Right?
Okay, all right.
In the places where arranged marriage is a part of the culture, the divorce rate is about 4%. Right? Now, some might say, well, it's because the women can't.
400%, brother. That's
Hmm?
400%. That's pretty bad, Jeff, compared to America.
Is that even possible? 400%? Oh, you have to marry like multiple wives and then they all file for divorce.
Yeah,
So,
come on, Jeff. That's not a good stat.
No,
Because it sounded like you said 4%, but I already know that we've been having issues. It's like been choppy and cutting
oh,
off.
the lag,
Yeah. So I just filled in. I know
you.
that you said, I know that you.
Yeah,
It didn't
yeah,
sound
yeah.
like you were saying 40. You know, it sounded like you said 4%.
Percent. I got you. Yeah. Okay. No, I was saying 4, not lagging, percent
Okay, 4%. What? Yeah, you're not finishing. Like
of divorce.
as far as percentage, that's what you said. So 4%.
Yeah.
What?
So 4% of arranged marriages are divorced.
You're saying the number actual 4, not FOR?
Oh, you thought
You're
I meant
saying
like
4%. That's
like as unto percentages.
right.
No,
That's what
no.
I'm saying. So
Yeah, no.
come on, get to it. What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah. So of all arranged marriages, only 4, or maybe is there another way to do this? 4% of those marriages end in divorces.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the stat I was looking for.
Yeah.
Why?
Now,
Well, is it because the guy's like, shut up, you're not going anywhere, and our laws forbid you to divorce me? That could have something to do with it.
it's probably actually kind of like that. It's because this is well, the thing about this that the stats can be kind of convoluted. That's why we don't really care about the stats too much. But this is something that is widely accepted within society, and it's also widely discouraged to get divorced. So, and there's like families involved in these marriages. So it's not like you can just say, I'm not feeling this no more, I'm out of here. Because then you're pretty much saying, screw you, family, for setting me up with this guy, and screw all of you. You know what I mean? And then it kind of puts you in a lower caste, because India is big on like, the different levels in society, different statuses and such.
Got you.
What's it say? Our prisons are hell compared to other countries too. I believe in Belgium, prison, an inmate can have nice chocolates ordered and mailed into them.
Chocolates.
Yeah, that's
She said,
nice.
"Oh yes, India arranges a lot of marriages because of their caste system.
Mhm.
They believe in name and money status in their society. You must marry within what you are born into."
Yeah.
Uh, what are marriages for? For one, okay, what are marriages for, and who are marriages for?
Those are good questions.
Okay, you take one. Choose, pick one, whichever one you want, brother.
I'll go with the who.
All right, who are marriages for, brother?
Marriages are for the husbands.
Marriages for the husband. Go ahead and let everyone let that kind of let that sizzle. Okay,
Sizzle in
we'll
your
just
spirit.
flip it over.
Yeah, marriages
Okay, how
are
dare you?
for the husband.
How dare you say that?
I think I went the wrong way. It's a reverse slap.
How dare you say that, brother?
Yeah, how dare I? That's who they're for. That's who they're for, and it's always been this way. It's evident in the reason why the women traditionally takes on the name of the husband. It's not about property and then it's stuff. It's because the marriage is for the husband. This is why the husband does the courting. This is why the husband does the finding. He does the providing, and he also does the proposal. Hey, I propose to you that you become my wife, and behold all the great things it will do if you become my wife. And then she becomes the wife. She takes on his name. It's all for the husband. It's all for the husband.
Okay.
The whole thing.
So, if a man has a lot of money and he's willing to take on a wife,
Mhm.
he wants the most for what he's given. And let's not call it just money. He's a man of stature. Everybody knows
Yeah.
him.
I got
He's
you.
done well for himself. He doesn't want a woman that barely has any gumption, barely has any class. So he wants an upper class, somebody that's been raised to be exactly like how he wants, how he knows that a wife should be, to as far as his understanding, watching his parents. So he goes, what Manny's saying, he's the highest bidder.
Right.
Now, Jeff, let's imagine, please imagine with me, who would go to the highest bidder, brother? Could you kind of start describing what you would consider?
The kind of woman that would go to the highest bidder?
This person is in 2.3 billions. Okay. The rupee is not as strong as the dollar, right?
No.
All right, let's just say 700, no, I'm sorry, 70 billion rupees. Okay, here it is.
Mm. And so you want me to tell you the kind of woman
Yeah,
that goes to that?
I'm showing up. Please tell me there is very good woman here. Please.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Would I
Uh,
like? You think I would like?
yeah, if you want to take a look at the young lady we have here.
Okay, but I don't have much time. Tell me.
Nope, she's ready to start having children. She's very young. She's only 20. Um,
Okay.
yeah, she's 5'2", and yeah, her parents say that she's very cooperative, very hardworking, and if you look, she's also one of the prettiest women we have here. So
Okay, let me see. Oh yes.
she takes off.
No, you're. Oh wow. You are right. Can you dance for me? Will
Yeah,
you
there.
dance?
See, she has hips that can bear children.
Yes, this is the one I think I'll take. Are there any other potential suitors? Are there
Yeah,
any other potential suitors?
yeah, sure. We have uh, our B tier. I don't know how they would do it, brother. The B tier.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see any other woman. I'm asking you, please. Are there any other
Oh yes, there are.
or
Yeah,
potential suitors that
Yeah, we had there was two other that were in here yesterday. So
but they didn't take her.
no.
I know I don't want her. Because you will tell me. Why did they not select her?
Well, we don't let you select right away. There's there's a process.
Jeff ain't even trying. You guys need to
Well,
practice more with your
I don't want to
imitation.
do that because it.
You know when you know where I'm getting mine from. You remember
Uh,
that movie Johnny Five?
I do, man. 95, yeah.
That's all I have. Obviously, Bollywood wouldn't sound like me, brother. Okay,
No.
right?
No. I used to
I've
work with
watched
an
them.
Indian family, and I did my Indian accent with them, and it was no bueno for them.
Yeah, I've watched some Bollywood movies. It's nothing like that, brother. They
Yeah,
sound like me actually.
yeah.
Is Ray Torrey watching the Super Bowl? I don't think so. Even though I only see you, Manny. You're the only one I see. But I don't think she's watching the Super Bowl. No way. But Rihanna is doing the halftime show though, brother. Could my wife be actually watching Rihanna instead of
I
Big
don't
Daddy
know.
Energy podcast?
I don't know. I wonder if that's what my wife's doing. My wife's never here. Do I even actually have a wife?
She's never watching us. She
She's
she don't have time for this, brother. What you have
nah.
to say?
Now that I think about it, I think that 50 cents about to turn into 51%.
51%. I mean, nah, you're right. You're right. What were the things, brother, that you pointed out to me? I'm the highest bidder, brother. I'm the
Yeah,
highest bidder. I'm going to pay the most. So don't worry. Just give me the best one.
yeah,
What were the things that you pointed out?
yeah. She's ready to start having children.
Okay.
She has a good reputation with her family.
Okay.
As someone that's hardworking and cooperative, she's kind and she's quite attractive.
So the
You know,
richest women, because that will make her the richest woman in Mumbai, Bombay. Anyway, that would make her the richest woman there, Calcutta. Uh, so how because if she marries that man, won't that make her the richest woman?
yes.
Okay. So while men are doing things to become rich one way, women ought to be doing things to become rich another way, and it happens when you're a child.
Mm,
Prepares you for that.
yeah.
And an arranged marriage is a so Jeff said who's the marriage for. I'm going to say what it's for. I'm going to take that. What a marriage is for. A marriage is a business. It's for business. It's a business transaction. Now, I know that doesn't sound very romantic and doesn't really sound like something you want to be a part of. I don't want to just be somebody's business transaction. Oh, but y'all are business partners in the way of, well, actually, I shouldn't say business partners. Y'all are, so he's the CEO of this business, the family, and then you can be whether the business manager or the COO, chief operating officer, or something like that. The woman,
Yeah.
if she's really good at what she does, she can actually have a really high position in that company. It is family. Yeah, it is. So it's very much a business, a family business, actually, Jeff. Right? It's
All
a
right.
family business,
Yeah.
and he's the owner. He's the founder and he's the owner of that family business. He's responsible for production, right? Jeff.
Right on. Yeah, yeah.
Growth,
Mm-hmm.
growth sector. He's responsible for the money coming in, and not so much as the money going out. Many times he finds a great CEO or CFO to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have home economics and all those kind of things. But a good wife will save him a lot of money instead of him wasting a lot of money.
Yeah.
So it definitely is a business. That's what it's for. It's for the community to be able to be stronger and depend on you. Think about, brother, can you think about the neighborhood, whether it was a grocer or the neighborhood barbershop or the neighborhood restaurant, brother, that you saw growing up for 15 years,
Mm-hmm.
20 years? You see it your whole life. You know that you can, right now, you can say, hey, there's this spot over here. Next time you come, we can go. Because you know that it's going to be there.
Right.
All right. If that family was disoriented, brother, that company wouldn't be there still. Yes. Do I have a guest? Yes, come in. Somebody's knocking on the door.
Gotcha.
Family. Wait. Okay. Say hi to the people. Come in. Put your face in the camera. They can't see you yet. There you go.
Hi.
Hey.
See those missing teeth, brother?
I do. What? I thought you were just only 6. Oh man,
Yeah, it's coming, brother.
that's crazy.
You're about to happen with your daughter too.
Yep. Growing up fast, Danya.
Yeah. He said you're going up fast. All right. Thank you. Get out of here. And Daddy loves you. That little girl is being set up for an arranged marriage. Manny says he. Cute.
Cuddy. Like you're from Waco? Cuddy.
Yes. Yeah. My daughter is being raised. She will be a part of an arranged marriage. And the reason why it's important for parents to do this, because sometimes we don't understand. The reason why it's important for parents to do the arranged marriage thing is because if you don't, especially with your daughter, if it's harder for your son to deal with women, then yes, I would encourage you to do an arranged marriage for him. But for your daughters especially, if you don't send them off to be married, then they'll be 41, 49, 56, blaming everybody for why they didn't marry.
Yeah.
Well, I know you will arrange for the right reasons. Yeah, everybody should. Any arranged marriage is for similar reasons. Now, obviously, I'm different than everybody else. Everybody else has their reasons, but typically it's because they want to see the family become better. So they have a daughter, and they're going to marry the daughter into something, and then the daughter, as her last gift, allows for her family to be well taken care of. So now the family is in a better position.
Right.
They raise up a class or so on and so forth. So their next daughter, she'll be able to marry up as well. You may say, but what about her? What about what she wants? Most of the time, I'm going to say this, Jeff. I need you got my back, brother. You're going to cover me?
I got you. I'm covering.
All right. Then I'm going full throttle. Most of the time, women don't know what they want.
Yep.
Because the guy that you want, that guy can be very controlling and manipulative.
Yeah.
But you want him, so it's different. But that's how he is. The one that you want is probably not that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. No, I just want to interject real quick. So, very true. I stand with you on that. I agree with you. Most of the time, women don't know what they want. Now, I can understand circumstances that we can talk about or come up with where arranged marriages are terrible, but we could also do that with unarranged marriages, the way it works in the United States, right? And so the variable that determines whether or not something is good or bad, if you remove structure, social structure, and a certain aspect that I guess we could call the quality of the man involved, right? Because that's something that I want to harp on next. Okay. If we remove it, then yeah, anything goes, right? So the way it is in America is kind of like you just pick someone, marry them. No one really disputes it. You don't really need to prove whether or not you guys are even going to be good for each other. Nothing like that. All you have to do is kind of like do some stuff and then you get married. And then it goes through, and then, and then what does it cost the family for there to be a divorce? Or if there's children involved? Nobody really cares. And so we just kind of go about, there's no structure in place that says we won't allow it. There's no social structure. There's no legal structure, nothing. And so you just end up with all these broken families, and then you end up with step parents, and then with second generation step parents. Like I'm seeing step parents have to lose their kids, their step kids, to get raised by a third person. Yep. And they're paying child support. They're the step parents paying child support, and the biological parents are just gone. It's wild. It's wild. There's just like all these things are happening. And it's because there's no structure. There's none of that. So for arranged marriages to do well, and you can take this and flip it and see the bad cases of how bad it could be. But for them to do well would depend on the quality of the men involved, the fathers specifically. And the cases where arranged marriages are going to be a nightmare are the cases where the fathers suck. That's where, those are the ones that make everybody scared. Where it's like, well, what if my dad just puts me with this guy, he's just controlling and beats me and it doesn't matter and nobody cares? Well, it's like, man, would your dad do that to you? Like if he wouldn't do that to you, then that's not going to happen to you. But it depends on the quality of the men involved. It absolutely does. And the reason I say this is I don't think that people are against arranged marriages. I don't believe it, because I hear women asking the Lord for a husband all the time. All the time. You hear it all the time. Asking the Lord for it. As a matter of fact, there's a show that my wife watches that I'm also entertained by. And we're entertained by this for different reasons, but it's called Married at First Sight. That show where people get married without meeting the other person.
Yes, sir.
And it's a funny show. To me, it's very funny because every episode, every season, the only thing I ever see is women don't know what marriage is, and men get bamboozled into marrying these horrible chicks. And every once in a while, there's a guy in there that's kind of a weenie, but most of the time, it's women that were not trying to be a wife. They just signed up for this thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that.
That is arranged.
I don't think that women really, for the most part, know what to look for in a husband. I don't, you know what I mean? And, we could harp on what the men need to fix as well. But, if arranged marriages came back, it would be the women folk, I think, that had the biggest problem with it. I don't think men would be very upset with it.
That's good. I agree, too. I agree with that. Betty says, so then there will be no dating, I presume? Absolutely. Precisely. No. That's why I know that they need to marry very young, because no dating and you don't get to choose your own husband. That can get bad really quick. At 21, 22, they're gone. You suck. You don't know anything. You're trying to control my life. Mm-hmm. At 19, I can still say, hey, what did I say? Go sit down. I can still do that at 18.
Yeah.
And then right before I can't do it anymore, she gets a husband. And so he can say what he needs to say.
Yeah.
That's true.
He probably won't say it like that. Since he's a new husband, he'll say, babe, could you just chill for a sec?
Yeah, maybe a newer husband, but But it's it. That's up to them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that's how it should be. That's how our parents did it. But why? What makes us so smart? Why are we? How are we so much smarter than them? What? Why? What makes you? Why do we think we're so much smarter than the parents of 942 years ago? Why? What? What? Why? You think we're smarter than them?
That's because we have Wi-Fi passwords.
How about you, Jeff? Yeah, that's a good question, Jeff. How about you?
Yeah. On the arranged marriage.
Yep, same.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah, for sure, same. I will say so. In the 1950s is when arranged marriages in the traditional sense became illegal in most states in the United States.
Illegal? Illegal?
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is like the traditional way of doing it, where it's like legally binding arranged marriages. You know what I'm saying? Where that child will marry this person, and the state recognizes it all
Okay.
the way through childhood. But at the same time that was being made illegal, women were able to divorce their husbands as well. That was also being made legal. So all this happened at the same time. So for me, yes, I will pick someone for my daughter uh, and be a part of the whole process. Absolutely, absolutely, man. There's no reason for me to send her out into the world unmarried because I love her.
Imagine
Both of them. Both I
that's
love all
true.
my. Yeah.
Imagine her trying to. I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, please get that out. That was good.
Oh, I love my daughters, and so that's why I wouldn't do that to them.
That's the reason, right?
Yeah, I love them. I don't want to send them out unmanned. There's no way.
Imagine a 21-year-old, the 21 through 27-year-old young lady that was born in America going out about the world to find her husband. What a disaster. I need to make a movie like that, brother. What a disaster. You're going to go pick a man. You're going to leave this house at 21 and say, I'm going to say, daughter, that's not the way to get married. I don't think you're making the right decision. And she says, well, watch me then. That's the thing. That's the thing that I've been saying this whole time. You guys don't trust me. And I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm going to go. I'm going to work if I have to work until I find a husband that loves me for me.
Yeah.
Imagine, brother, a 21-year-old leaves the house with
Wow.
that mindset. She's gone.
Well, there's not much imagination involved. That's what we live around.
Absolutely.
That's been our entire lives. It's
Well,
been
let
this
me
way.
tell you how it starts. At 21, she's got a friend. She's like, but her friend's like, but you said that to your dad? Yeah, I just told him. I've been waiting like so long to tell him that, and I just told him. So where you at now? Well, I'm like got a room for a little while because I've been saving my money. Um, I'm gonna come back to that in just a bit, man. I've been saving my money, and I don't know. I feel so free. I just have a drink with me, bitch. Whoa, I did it.
Yeah.
And then her friend, her punk ass friend that I never liked in the first place, punk ass little girl, she says, well, speaking of, look at him. He's hot. 3 o'clock. She looks over and sees a guy that's been looking at my daughter's butt the entire night.
Yeah.
And it begins.
Yeah. No bueno, man.
All right. So, man, it says, am I wrong? But isn't the only reason for divorce is adultery? Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this for the sake of making sure that she's safe. No serious man, I don't mean a real man. I'm talking about just a serious man. Jeff, you and I have talked about serious men.
Yeah. Serious man. Yeah.
A serious man will not think it is a good idea to harm somebody that lives with him. That's a serious man, brother. I would not harm anyone in my family, brother. They live with me.
Yeah, it's not.
I am ready to harm someone that wants to harm them. Why would I physically bring harm to anyone that lives with me, brother? Why would I do that?
No, especially if I sleep. They live here. I sleep here. No.
I'm not doing that. So any serious man will know that's unspeakable. That's you can't. That's not even imaginable to bring harm to those who live with you. A serious man. Now I know a man that's not so serious. He'll do whatever he wants. He'll do whatever he can think of. You know that, right, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
He'll go buy dynamite and put it in the house in your toilet. What was the other one? TNT. You remember the coyote, bro?
Yeah. The Acme bricks. Yeah.
He'll go get some of that stuff. And he'll drop the anvil on you. He'll blow up TNT in your in your toilet, in your commode. He'll do that because he's not serious. It's a cartoon. Yeah. And I don't say that like sticking up my chest like no real man ever hit a woman. I don't even think like that. A person that thinks like that is not me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of silly talk. When I hear men talk like that, it's kind of silly.
So I'm not coming from that same position. I don't think Jeff is either. I believe he's not.
No.
The position I'm taking is that just like a serious person wouldn't see a 4-year-old and elbow him in his eye socket.
Yeah.
No serious man would do that. But he dies and comes back alive a million times. Oh, the guy
the coyote, yeah.
Oh, you're the coyote.
The cartoon guy.
Brother, what was your favorite? I really liked when the Roadrunner would eat. What was that? Gunpowder? What was he eating, brother? Those pellets?
I think they were gunpowder pellets.
Man. Do you know why a woodpecker does peck wood, brother?
No.
He's looking for food. But brother, I saw, where was I at? I think it was in Arizona. I was in. There was a woodpecker. He's going, brother. Pop,
yeah,
pop,
this is
and
woodpeckers in Arizona. Yeah,
it's loud, brother.
Yeah,
pop, 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 pop. Beep, beep.
Loud.
But have you ever seen a Roadrunner, brother?
I have. Yeah, I've seen them out in Odessa.
Those things can move, brother. You can't see their feet. The way they did the cartoon.
Yeah.
You can't see their feet.
No, you can't. All you see is their bodies like this.
Yep.
They're kind of like, it looks like they're floating.
Yes, sir.
It's on the ground. Yeah. They're fast, man.
No, they're fast.
Yeah, they're much smaller than I thought they would be from the cartoon. But
then think about a coyote. Coyote is not that big either.
Yeah, coyotes aren't that big. So it's about relative, the size.
And weren't they in the desert that whole time, remember?
They were, brother. They were probably in West Texas.
Think about that. In West
probably in
Texas.
Odessa, because there's coyotes and roadrunners all over Odessa.
Yeah.
It might have been. My favorite one was always the trick painting on the rock.
That doesn't work. That's not possible, though, Jeff.
But it actually happened in California to someone. Someone put up a painting like that on the road, and someone actually drove into it, brother. Because if you're really good at art, you can make it look. You can make it look like it's real.
No, but he went through it though, Jeff.
Oh, the Roadrunner would go through it, and then brother, there's no way you're not gonna fall for that, man. You're gonna fall for it every time.
But I painted it. I painted this for you.
And then he goes through it and he chases him.
Okay, then let me go through it too then.
Wow.
So serious man is not gonna do you like that. Serious man is gonna take care of you. You might not like the way he talks to you.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe he's not as considerate as you'd like. He could be inconsiderate at times.
Yeah, because remember, he's still got a lot to work on too. He's 30. He's 33. And he's got a lot of work on. But for right now, I need you to listen to what I said.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit more about this qualified guy, brother, because isn't that the way to fix like some of the apprehension? Like, oh, well, I
Yeah.
don't really want to do that because what if the guy?
Right.
So what kind of guy should we be looking for? I have a daughter, so I'm going to be looking for this kind of guy actually.
Yeah. So the first thing, for the women, I would say the first thing you need to do if you're going to listen to this is eliminate the stuff that you've looked at on the surface. So what you're not going to hear me say is anything about height, looks, anything like that, right? Unless you're worried about like the genetics of your family line. But
how dare you, brother? You're going to set her up with somebody that's ugly?
That's not. We're talking about the qualifying list. That's what we're talking about.
No, Dad.
Listen.
No. I want to be with somebody that I'm attracted to.
Who said you're not going to be attracted to him?
Oh, well, you said that you didn't care about height.
Yeah, that's not on the list.
Oh, but I don't want him to be your height, Dad.
What's wrong? What's wrong with my height? I raised you with this height.
Well,
don't you love me? I've been this tall your whole life.
I know I do love you, but there's tall guys. Brother, these women look at tall men, brother. They can see them.
They can see them. As if there's no such thing as tall, poor men.
Yeah.
Or tall, scared men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They look at tall guys like there's no such thing as tall, weak men.
Yeah. I know, brother. I know, but that's what they see, brother. They want them tall. I want them to be tall.
Yeah. When every guy that they've ever talked to is probably taller than them. So
yes, their brothers are not that tall. Their dad's not that tall, but they want a tall. There's not that many. There's just not that many. That's the problem. There's not many men that are 6'5". There's more men that are 6'3" though than there are 6'5", and then there's more men that are 6'1".
Yeah,
but
yeah, you got good odds at 5'11". 5'11", you got some pretty good odds. Yeah, way better odds.
So, well, I know. Y'all can see them. I get it, brother. Imagine a woman sees a guy that's handsome, and that's what she wants. Like, no, he's handsome.
Yeah.
But there's not that many of them. There's not, and then let's put those two together, tall and handsome. That's such a small number.
Nah, when I was a young man, I remember telling myself, Selma Hayek. That's going to be my wife.
Okay.
Selma Hayek. Women that look like her.
Yes, sir.
And then I saw Rosalind Sanchez, and I said, oh, her too. Women that look like her too. Right? Yep. And then I saw Catherine Zeta-Jones, and I was like, all right, her too. You see the trending? I'm trending here. I'm starting to factor in a type. Yeah. And then I saw J-Lo in that one movie, and I was like, okay, her too. Eventually, I got to the list, and I was like, okay, women that look generally like this. This is going to be my wife. Right?
Yes, sir.
Brother, do you know how many of the women that look like these women? There's only one Selma Hayek. There's only one J-Lo.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of women that look like these women, man.
Yeah, that's right.
The ones that do, it turns out when I was in my house doing this to these women, so was every other young man, every single other one of them.
Yes,
and so when we all come out into the world, all of these women that look like this are already getting pursued aggressively.
Yeah. Can't compete with that.
Nah, brother. So it's like, okay, who came up with that type? A child came up with that. Yeah. So get rid of it. And the same thing for the women folk. Y'all came up with some, I don't know I don't know where y'all got tall from. Y'all don't even like all the tall guys. All the tall guys, they're like dudes like Brendan Fraser, whoever. Yeah, tall. He's Tom Cruise. These aren't tall guys. What are the guys that women like? What are the guys?
They like Brad Pitt. They're like
not tall.
That guy from Thor, he's kind of tall. He's like 6'3".
Is he 6'3"?
Yeah. He's tall.
Okay, he's tall. All right.
No, you're right. You're right. There's some guys that's not that tall.
Yeah,
Jeff, you're tall.
I
There you
am.
go.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a tall guy.
Somewhat. Sis.
Nah, you could just stay that tall, but whatever.
uh,
Yeah,
she said, "Look what she said. There's nothing worse than a tall, dark, handsome man who's weak."
yeah, no, no,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
I was with I was with a, let's just say, a person I know, because I don't want this to come out and then be actually a problem. I don't want it to be a problem. But there was somebody I know within the last 3 months, and she's in a relationship. And I remember looking. Um, Remember, you are married. I can't go any further.
mhm,
That's good. The lady is with a person. I won't say if it's a male or female, but it's with a person.
yeah,
I don't want to. Just trying to mix it up, shuffle it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This could be anybody.
Shuffle the deck, shuffle the deck.
And I remember looking and saying, "Well, there you go. You know,
Yeah,
it's a humble situation that can work, man. This this can work, man. You know, it's not. So it not to her or to maybe friends or whatever. I don't know. Maybe there's some settling going on, but I see it as
yeah,
no. This person wants to see you happy. Can't make you happy, but does want to see you happy. Has your best interest at heart. It looks like, I don't know, but it could be. But it doesn't look like somebody's gonna be like, I want her man. It just doesn't look like it, brother.
right.
Doesn't look like it. So hopefully she and the man can make something out of it and get married.
Hmm.
Um, but a man of character won't necessarily be tall or handsome.
Right, right.
Is that what you're talking about? A man of character?
That's
Maybe.
what I mean. Yeah, yeah. A
Okay.
man of substance or value, qualities like height and looks, they don't determine these things. And just to further kind of drive it home, and then we'll continue with this, is if you were to ask most men how they think about most women, most men would probably say the majority of the women they see are pretty. Oh, she's pretty, she's pretty, she's pretty. Whereas women would look at men and say they're average or they're handsome, right? And this probably has a lot to do with the fact that women spend a lot of time and resource on being attractive, and men we just don't. We just kind of wake up, brush our teeth, make sure we don't look crazy, and then go out. Right? As long as we don't look crazy, we're kind of good with that. Every once in a while, we put a little extra work in to look good, but whereas women try their harder to look attractive, and so perhaps that's why they put so much emphasis on attraction. Um, the qualities, though, when it comes to men, they're going to be the the values of that family, not just the man, because he can say what his values are, and if his families don't have those values, then what did he just start them?
Yep.
Did he just start those values, or has he had them since he was 7?
No,
Right.
he's had him. Yep.
And so the family values, the ethics, the morals within that family, and these are the standard run of the mill values: honesty, integrity, reliability, loyalty, devotion, commitment, these kind of things. If they can hold fast, and if the family holds these things, and that man is going to be quality. Um, his relationship with his creator, that's going to determine the quality of the man. His relationship with his creator, the way he treats. This is something I learned from an old school guy years ago. The way he treats people that he doesn't think he needs, that's going to
Yeah.
tell you what kind of
Yeah.
quality he has. If he
That's
doesn't think he
true.
needs them, how does he treat them? Does he treat them like he still cares about them? Um, these are the ways you're going to determine the kind of man that you want your daughter to marry. Does he work hard? Is he hardworking? And so the value structure is going to be the predominant one. His right
Right.
standing with his creator, righteousness, and then his masculinity. Is he a tough guy? Is he a weenie? Does he fold under pressure? Because I know honest men that fold under pressure. I've met honest
Yeah.
men that break. I've
Yeah.
met men that understand commitment and loyalty that break under the threat of violence. I've seen it. I've seen guys that have strong morals break under the threat of violence. And so you want a man that doesn't break under those things, a man that will withstand hardship. A tough guy.
No,
so to
absolutely.
speak. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at what she says about women. I suppose we are held to a higher standard to look good and attractive. I really want to touch on that just briefly, Brother
Okay.
Jeff,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah. It's all yours, bro.
Women, brother. Believe it or not, there doesn't need to be a standard at all. Women have breasts. Women have long hair. Women have cheeks. Women have small hands. Women have hips. Women have nice big thighs. Women have smiles. Y'all come it comes batteries included. Y'all have
Yeah.
y'all have everything that's gonna attract
Yeah.
us. Everything. I don't understand why it is that women, unless they have this competition going on against each other to get affirmation from other women. I don't know what it is, but a woman, if she just has her hair kind of like in a messy bun and she's running errands and she's got on some loose, not tight pants, but loose pants. Brother, you know what I'm talking about? The loose pants
Yeah.
that you can't help but to see jiggle in it.
Yeah. I know which ones. Not loose like the 90s. Just loose.
Not like baggy, but
jeans,
like
yeah.
no,
I know
not
what you mean. I know what you mean.
but like loose, and they're not jeans. They're like they're pant material. Pants.
Yeah, they're like booty shorts, but with pants.
There you go.
Booty pants.
Booty pants. That's it.
Yeah.
Or sundresses, and you just see like a woman just walking, brother. It's a woman walking, and
Yeah.
that got my attention. And then when I walk closer to her, I see her smile. That's makeup. A smile is makeup.
Yeah.
If you're like, well, I just don't think I look that pretty. I don't feel pretty today. Smile, and there you go.
There you are.
Go.
Yeah. There you are.
I'm looking at you. You're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You are pretty. I don't know, brother. Brother, can we post that? Do women know that your makeup is smile? Smile. That's your makeup.
Yeah. I don't know that. I don't know if they know that. Every woman I've ever met puts on makeup.
All right, let's look at this picture of Manny. She's smiling right there, brother.
Yeah.
Isn't that a good look for her?
It is.
Your hair is a little bit in the way, but other than that, I can see your eyes. Your eyes are smiling. Yeah. You know when this great big old smile makes your eyes smile too.
Yeah.
Yeah, her eyes are smiling. There you go, man. Good picture.
Mm-hmm.
Natural beauty. No enhancements needed. You know what enhancements do? I'll tell you real quick. Enhancements, breast enhancements, booty shots, BBLs. It makes a man, if it looks natural enough to, if it looks natural enough to keep a man interested. Brother, I can't think of anything but sex, brother. There's no what else. If I see a woman, brother, and her cleavage is like pressed together and it's just big old breasts in my face, I can't think of a future. I'm not thinking of a future. I'm thinking, man, I'm trying to see what's up. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not looking at that chick thinking, man, I wonder what her take is on the movement in the 1920s. I want to go have a conversation with her, brother. Nah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
sex, man, for sure. It's like funneled. It's like it funnels you into wanting sex.
Absolutely. Manny says just in America, bro. Fake women versus plain Jane or natural women. Yeah, I don't even want to call a woman plain Jane. That's God made you the best way. He
Yeah.
really did, man. God had to. God is a man. He knew exactly what to do. What are y'all doing? What's all the stuff
Yeah.
y'all are doing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she does confess that on this picture, Jeff. She says, "I'm not wearing makeup." We can see that.
Yeah.
And she also says, "My hair is natural. No enhancements. Just her body natural." Hey, stop! Remember, we're married, Manny. Body's natural. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brother, she's been getting to it in the gym.
Yeah, I see
Uh,
that. I
yeah,
see posting going to the gym.
yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Keep it up. Any especially natural women, the hormone stuff that you're gonna go through all through life. It's best if you could. I don't care what your body looks like if you get to the gym. I don't care what your body looks like.
Yeah.
Get to the gym. Jeff lost weight too. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see it, brother. Yeah, we
Getting
can
back
see
in
it.
shape. Got to get to it.
I see you.
I appreciate it.
Uh, yeah. Every person should actually get some exercise in. It doesn't have to be the gym, but get some exercise
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
because of things like stress that's going to really break you down, make you look horrible. I haven't been getting as much sleep as I should have been getting, and it has affected my looks, Jeff. All right, it has made me. Well, let me not say that. Let me not say it that way. I have taken some steps back, according to other people, not because of I don't agree, but
Yeah. I
I'm
feel
just
it.
here. I'm just
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I ain't turning on me. But according to other people, um, no, brother, I don't look like I'm supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? It could be the hair a little bit. It could be a few things, but my rest, I know I'm not getting that much rest. I know it. I was training my nephew, brother, just today. I was training him, and when I was done, I fell asleep on the calf machine.
The exercise machine that you're supposed to be using.
Yeah, you're supposed to do
Your calves
your
like
toe.
yes, sir. You fell asleep. Yeah.
Fell asleep, brother. I'm not getting enough sleep, man. I need to get some rest.
If you're not getting enough sleep and you're drinking a lot of water, you will end up looking kind of puffy.
Yeah, yeah,
That will happen. That happens.
yeah. It's not a good look.
It's the water weight is what they call it.
Yep. I'm
Getting
sure.
rest is the best way to get that down.
Yeah, I need to get some rest. So, Manny, you're doing good. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work. Stay natural. All this other stuff, it just leads to sex. And that's it. Hey, Solo, does your brother really have 10 business partners in his family? No, so, actually, what you will notice, he calls all of us, all of our children, um, he calls all of our children his children. So, those are all his kids. He has 3 kids, and then he has nieces and nephews. So that's all of us. There's our oldest brother's kids, my sister's kids, my kids, his kids, and we're only missing Dot's kid, Dot's daughter, who's she's in Nigeria still. Uh, I know off topic. Manny, how many kids you want? 12 kids?
It's a good number. 12 children.
Oh, Dot, I miss him. Yeah, I don't know why he hasn't been on here in not nine.
9 kids.
That's not bad.
Yeah, they yell at us. 9.
Nah, that's not
Okay, 9.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right, that's a good number. Yeah.
If we, you can get past 6, you're doing really good. So 9, okay, all right.
If you get lucky, it's only 3 pregnancies. Triple.
There you go. That's a good way to look at it. You're right. You're
3
done.
pregnancies done.
That's
Done.
pretty
You can have that done in what, 4 years?
It's pretty good. All right, man. Y'all been rocking with us, especially Manny guys. Yeah. Victoria's watching Rihanna show off her pregnancy bump.
That's cool.
I encourage and I endorse. I'll borrow from some of you guys. Oh, Victoria is here. The halftime show is over, huh? Because we called your name a long time ago. It probably was halftime. We were saying just this about 30 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
So man, I missed it. Yeah, you missed it. We know. I was giving your children a bath. Oh, okay. Bath time, not halftime.
Yeah,
bath time. Oh, okay.
Gotcha. That can be tedious. Yeah.
Well, let's congratulate Manny. She wants 9. She's okay with 9. What? How? But she didn't spell it right, though, brother.
It might have been like in Pig Latin or something.
Okay, 9. Okay.
9. Like German.
But that means no. So then she's saying no.
Oh, it's not German then. Can't be because 9
It's
is
not German. That's saying no.
Gotcha.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Geoffrey, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No, sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Oh, okay. You just have to say 9.
Oh, 9. 9.
All right. Nice. You get a pass. Dang. Man, he took it back already.
Damn.
Man, y'all are friends, man. That's good. Y'all are cool. That's good. She said, I heard all the talking about booty pants.
Oh, word. Booty pants. Yeah.
Booty pants? Yeah, we were saying like the booty shorts, like the material on booty shorts. But to just keep going down. That's it, booty pants.
With the legs, yeah.
Thanks, Manny. So what are we taking back, Rachel? That you were watching Rihanna? Did you? So you don't know that she's pregnant? Because if you don't know she's pregnant, then yes, I'll take it back. Okay, so she knows she's pregnant. All right. I missed that part. You missed the booty pants. Yeah. The sundresses, what women.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be tight clothes. We don't need that. We don't need to see a woman wearing tight clothes.
No, just clothes in general.
Let's wear some clothes. We got it. We know what we can figure it. We can.
Yeah, we're taking measurements. We know the numbers. We know how to crunch the numbers.
Right. I never saw any of the Super Bowl halftime commercial. Nothing. Okay. You're giving the girls a bath. I didn't know she's pregnant. Yeah, I just saw a notification on my phone.
I got you.
So arranged marriages. Manny, do you want us to arrange a marriage for you?
Hook you up.
We got it. So
She's saying like, "No, we're good. We got it."
yeah. Oh, she's replying to, I never saw any of the Super Bowl halftime commercial. Nothing.
Oh, I got you.
She's saying we got it. I just need her to say, okay. She says, sure, Jeff.
Oh, all right.
Arrange something. Okay, just real quick. Anything that he has to have, and just make it a short list, please.
Just go ahead and say it, Manny. Just tell us.
Baby elephant.
Like here, check him. Check him.
Will that work or no? He has to be tall. What's tall? How tall is tall?
5'7" and up. Bet. Bet.
He has to be tall.
Height is relativity, is it not? Isn't that what Einstein said?
Okay, so she says he has to be tall. That's it, Jeff.
All right, tall. All right, we can do tall. How tall are you, Manny?
Manny.
5'3"?
No,
5'5".
Yeah, maybe.
I'd say
Maybe,
5'5".
Maybe, yeah. I'll inbox.
Don't be sending us no Magic Mike.
She's like
Magic Mike photos.
like something like this, I guess. Damn.
Some dude looking at us all. 5'2".
She's 5'2".
Oh, I said 5'3". That was close.
All right.
All right.
So, all right, yeah, inbox us. We got you.
Bet.
Because there's a man that's looking for somebody like you.
Yeah.
There's a man looking for somebody like you. Oh, she said 5 to 2. She put a ratio up.
5 to 2. Yeah, send Solo pictures of the guy that you're into. Send him all the photos of guys that you find attractive.
That's my DM says all these guys. Shirtless men. Victoria's like, what's going on? You're getting shirtless men?
Shirtless, brown skin with blue-eyed dudes. Blue-eyed Egyptians. All right.
It'll be a baby elephant. No, brother, you know what, brother? I'm actually starting to have more respect for, like, I'm understanding a little bit more of why women are saying that size matters. I'm actually getting a better understanding, brother. I am, because I study this stuff.
Yeah,
I really do study this stuff.
Right on.
Here's one of the things that happens. Women, for the most part, have in mind what a guy looks like naked.
Mm-hmm.
And then also what more or less would be ideal for a good time.
Right.
If that guy is well above her idea, it can actually be not a good time, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now she's faced with, I was just gonna like enjoy myself, and now I got to deal with.
Yeah.
You know, and then what if the guy doesn't take his time, and he really doesn't know what to do with this situation she wasn't expecting, brother? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can understand that, yeah.
And then on the lower end, she kind of has an idea. Hopefully he's kind of like, whatever. And then it's not even close, brother. And if he knows that he's not even close, he's not gonna show her, but he's not gonna get naked and be like, yeah.
He's gonna try to get her to fall in love with him first.
There you go. He's not gonna take her hand and put her hand on his stuff. He's just not gonna do that. She won't know, brother.
She won't know, yeah.
Until he gets like on top of her. He's got her all the way turned on. He gets on top of her.
Yeah, I can understand, yeah.
And then he makes his entry, and she's like, So that's usually the problem, brother, is that they've given themselves to this person, and they're not gonna have any. They're not gonna have a good time, brother. And they actually gave themselves to this person. And so they're hoping that the guy is like from here to here. Now I get it, brother. At first I was like, what? But they're just hoping.
Yeah.
Now there are times where their idea of what it should look like and reality of how a man can actually make a woman have a good time, because it doesn't matter what size you are, you actually can make any woman have a good time.
For sure, yeah.
You just have to play to your strengths.
Yeah.
You really do. You have to play to your strengths. If a man, I'll give this will be the last day I'll give the men. This is for the men anyway. I'm gonna talk to these men real quick. If you are more slender, you got to learn how to use your hips to touch all the different parts. Slender, she's not gonna feel full. You're not gonna touch everything at one time. So like this battery. Well, let me use this. It's like this marker. You have to get in. This is gonna be bad, brother.
What? Brother, what?
I have to do it, brother. I gotta help these guys out.
Oh man.
So
She parted all her 20s? That girl?
So this is actually a little bit too extreme. Let me see if I can't find anything else.
I don't think I have anything.
All right, you got to go in there and then find different places in there, and then look at her face like a key. You got a key. Find the different places in there.
It's like you're picking a lock.
There you go. You find the different places in there, and then she will start to enjoy you very much, even if it's slender, it's more slender. This is more slender, but you can't see it because of the green screen. All right, whatever. This is more slender, so you got to get in there and work it. Got to work it. If you are short, it's more of the shorter variety. This battery, then you have to learn her hips. So her hip placement will let you know if you can get a deeper penetration or not.
Yeah.
So the way you move her hips will get you to at least to her G spot. And any man that's the lowest I would say is like 3.5 inches. If you're 3.5, you still will be able to get to the G spot. And I don't mean because it's 3 inches in. I mean, you got to angle her right. And once you angle her right, you can get deeper penetration. And then you'll be able to at least rub against that. And she'll enjoy that. It's a different kind of sensation, but she'll enjoy that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If you are very long, you can't do it the same way that everybody else does it. That's the problem. Unless she's used to it, or unless God made her that way to where she can handle it the same way as everybody else. But if and I have to, brother, I'm sorry, but I have to tell them this because they will believe that just going means that they feel good, because once she saw it, she's like, oh wow, right? So now they're thinking, oh, okay, it's all good. Like she likes what she saw, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna just go. And you can't just go because you're longer than the average woman is deep.
Yeah, you got to take your time and see what she's able to accommodate. You really
do. You should do that. If you are more girthy than she's ever had, either you really got to get her in the mood. Really got to get her in the mood. She will open up. It's all good. And then, but you have to do the least amount of work out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of got it made, bro. Just chill. Just chill.
You have to do the least amount of work.
Yeah.
Because she probably hadn't felt that before. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You're the man out of all the guys. You're the man. Now, when I say when I say girthy, I'm not talking about what you see on these videos because there's football. These guys got football.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, some of that is unrealistic, man.
So that's not what I'm talking about. Don't
He's
think
like the only guy in the world with that.
Yeah. I'm not talking about that. And just go look up average and above average, and you'll see that you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm okay. So I can do that. Yeah, you probably can't.
Yeah.
The ones with the most girth and stuff. That's why women are always asking for girth. You gotta have girth. You gotta have girth because you don't really have to know what you're doing. If you have girth, you can kind of get in there, and if you're not too long, you pretty much can do just whatever. And as long as she's turned on and she's ready to go, yeah, you can pretty much do whatever. All right, that's good, pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I think the fellas appreciate that.
Yeah. And the only reason I know all that, obviously, I don't have 6. Let's see, which one am I gonna use?
Let me see what I need to overcome with this one today. Let's see.
This is coming from a lot of data. Data? Is it data? Which one did we settle on, Jeff? Is it data or data?
I think it depends who we're talking to.
Okay.
If we're talking to our people, we'll just say data or data. I don't know. Data.
Which one? Because we got to make one for the podcast. Let's say, okay, this is
podcast. We'll go with.
Try it. Use it in a sentence. Go ahead and try it.
Okay, so guys, I've come up with a few points of data. Now, guys, I've come up with a few points of data. Data. How do I say it like that? Data. What the hell's wrong with me? Data.
Let's do that, brother. Since we can't figure out which one.
Let's do data.
All right, so the data shows.
There you go. All right, cool. Yeah. If you guys would look at the data, then you would see.
There you go.
You know.
Oh, okay. She got it. There it is.
Yeah. Data. Okay, data. Yeah.
Data. That's what we were saying. Yeah. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Data. Yeah, that's what it is. Data, brother.
Got it. Cool.
Okay.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, data. All right. Yeah, from gathering data. Yeah.
That's what I've been able to come in. I really do study it. And there is a way, since the cat's out of the bag, Jeff, there is a way to change sizes.
Nice. All right. Yeah, we gotta. That's groundbreaking stuff, world changing stuff, life changing stuff.
Yeah, we'll keep that on the wraps. How? But yeah, there is a way.
Cool.
All right.
Once the time comes, you guys, that'll be pretty cool.
Appreciate all y'all support. Everything has been good. We did owe y'all two shows today, so we gave it to y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed, but as always, we care very much about y'all, as you can tell. And until next time.